Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition. And we kind of left it off because the last mission ran a little long and we hadn't made any decisions on where to go. Well, I kind of thought about it a little and I've made some decisions. So let's take our Helios and, I get distracted easily. Ooh, an unexplored site. Let's do that on the way. No, we are down to 4 freaking materials. We are going to go straight up here to this scavenging site right here with our 2 Helios. So that's the plan for the Helios, and then we will move on to the other vessels. So let's get them going. Helios 4 first. And then Helios 3 is next, and we have a promotion for Missy Pyle. Why don't we just get in there and do it while we're here? And it's Boom Blast. It's a big one. It's an important one for Missy Pyle. So we're going to take it. And I may decide to do the old, especially with this perk, we're going to do yet another cross-class, more than likely. But I'm going to take this Close Quarters Specialist perk for Missy Pyle. And we won't cross-class just yet because since she picked up Boom Blast, I want to give her. See, we can squeeze in a couple more will, and leave it at that. And we'll look at cross-classing down the road potentially. All right, so let's get the other Helios moving on up to also, because we need supplies. Then we got the Tiamat continuing and finishing its search down here, and finally we've got the Manticore up here all fully rested, fully healed, and we had talked about sending it down to this base right here where the attacking force is most definitely going to win. My big guess is it has a Scylla over from this Citadel doing the attack, and my question is now the time to attack the Citadel, because I'm guessing there's a Scylla here. I could be totally wrong, but I've just changed my mind. I'm not going to defend this Disciples of Anu Haven. What I feel is more important is I got a few individuals sitting in my base down here, twiddling their thumbs. Well, of course, they're training and getting better at level, 3 and 4 is where I think they're at. I'm thinking it's time to switch and get a second vessel, and there's a nearby one, lo and behold, right here. So what I'm going to do with the Manticore, I'm going to fly it here, see if I can't trade, and I think we can trade for a few materials, just so if we spend something, we can at least replenish what the materials that we use on getting that aircraft. And we can trade tech. Yeah, I'd rather trade food for materials. This is telling me I can trade tech for materials, so maybe that's not the best place to go. I thought that would solve our needs without flying me too far. Let's see what this one looks like. Probably the same thing. Tech. They're all food material. Let's see what this one looks like. I can trade food for materials, and food is the one I'd rather trade. So we're going to come down here, do the trade, then do our mission. So let's get going right here. It's all fairly near each other. And the Tiamat has finished its exploration, not a barnacle. Clinging to the ruins of an old library, our operatives have discovered a half-mad creature that resembles a barnacle with a human face. The creature, apparently the former head librarian, is still human enough to give them directions to its hidden treasure. They're rambling and confusing, but somehow quite interesting. We can follow the creature's directions. Shoot the creature. Better not, this could be a trap, or this creature is an oracle. Ask the disciples to set down its wisdom. I think we're just going to follow the creature's directions. And Synedrion is happy with this result. We get some skill points. It's not easy to make sense of the creature's directions, but eventually, after a lot of effort, our operatives managed to find the stash where the librarian hid his favorite book, The Complete Works of James Joyce. A valuable find for humanity and for those of our operatives who are into this sort of thing, and apparently for Synedrion.
Hi. We've been working together so well, I thought I'd send over a little gift. Just some new tech we've been working on here in the lab. New multi-mode fibers, quantum capacitors, self-sealing stem bolts, that sort of thing. Does that sound good?
Why not? We're not upset with any of the factions, so yeah, sure, we'll accept the gift.
Excellent! Honestly, I'm just excited to share this stuff. I spend so much time in the lab, it all becomes very abstract, you know? Just incrementing numbers. Forgetting that there are real people out there whose lives are affected by the technologies we develop. Even the simple ones. Anyway, I'll let you get back to saving the world.
Okay, so we gained some nice timing because the tech was starting to get also low. Then we're going to do a trade here in a moment for some other stuff, and I think we're going to be sitting in pretty good shape. So we don't really have anything down in Antarctica to go visit anymore. Where can we fly the Tiamat? Is there anything? And there's absolutely nothing nearby. So we're going to drop in on some of these question marks to see if we can come up with some more exploration sites. We've kind of exhausted our options down here, at least for the moment. And did we get the Manticore flying? Yeah, we do have the so everybody's in the air. Everybody's flying to their goal.
The disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
Oh, we got a new one. This one is also going to be overwhelmed, and this one, God, it just sounds cold when you don't get to these things, doesn't it now? But I don't have anybody near enough. The Tiamat will never make it in time, and we got everybody committed, so they're just going to have to fend for themselves, unfortunately. There's probably another something in the mist outside of our satellite ranges at the moment. And we do have another satellite uplink. Is it this one over here, I think, maybe, that's being built?
Research complete.
All right, so we have finished the research on the Skyther. We've gone through the blueprints, and what does this one need? Two-handed melee. I want to find out exactly what it takes on this one. This one needs whatever this is. I don't know what that thing is. What kind of mineral, what kind of thing it is that we need for that one. I don't recognize all the icons, so we'll figure that out, but at least we know what we need resource wise to be able to build it. Right now we don't have enough of them because I don't even know what the heck it is, but we'll figure it out. In fact, let's the Helios are still a ways away. If we go back to the Manticore, yeah, we're probably going to arrive here to do our trade first.
Research complete.
And the shard gun has completed. So all of our schemata that we got ages ago, just because we don't have a lot of extra stuff to research, are finally finishing. Now maybe, yeah, that's what I want to do. We don't necessarily have to research the rest of these right away. I would much rather research the Pandoran telepathic nodule first. Might not be bad to get the worm egg up after that. For starters, so let's do this order. The telepathic nodule, because I've never researched that. I don't know what it'll give us or how it will enhance us. And then we always need some food and a few materials, so, and it's quick. So there we go. And manufacturing, does that have yet another symbol for what we need? If we can find it. There it is. No, it's oh, there it is. That's the different symbol that this one needs, the shard gun. So we'll have to start seeing what Mattock of the Ancients. Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff coming up that we're going to be able to use. Let's continue our flight. And let's do some negotiations down here for trade. And now I feel at least a little better, so when we go on a mission, whatever one comes next, we're going to be able to replenish ourselves. And then we'll also have this other... well, you know what I'm talking about. The other scavenging mission. Yikes. Talk about mind going blank. So we're going to fly over here, and this is where we're going to steal, or attempt to steal, our extra ship. Okay, the first Helios has made it there. We're going to hold off till the second one gets there. And there we are. This one is against the Pure. Let's take a look at this one and see what the team looks like going out. Do we have enough snipers on this particular team with both the Helios? Helios 4 and 3, we do definitely have enough snipers with Lou Gossett, Tom Cruise, and Drummix along. I'm thinking we'll have enough, and we have Frenzy also to help us get in position, and we definitely have heavies along to jump around and pick stuff up, and even yeah, so let's see who we want to take on this one. We can only recover that which we pick up. And let's see, Lou Gossett, we're taking you. Tom Cruise, we're taking you. Missy Pyle, I'm thinking we will take you. I think we're just going to take the team that we have here, all of the above, except we're going to switch Tim Allen once again because we never did heal him up, and replace him with Tommy Lee Jones. Not much of a drop-off or loss there. So let's take a look, make sure they... and what we want to do this time is not necessarily keep them overburdened. I don't think we need the extra ammo here for Missy Pyle. I think... what would I rather have? What would I rather have? With the Pure, the pistol probably won't come in very handy, so we'll take that off for the moment. And whoops, I took away the med kit. I do want to keep the med kit in hand. Lou Gossett, once again, we'll follow the same tact here and bring down the med kit there. Everything else we can not carry. Tommy Lee Jones, we're good enough there. Lily Shen, you're not going, so actually we'll just leave it the way it is. Callum, you will be here. I'm thinking with them we don't need the Neurazer, but we will keep the med kit. Tim Allen, good enough there. Will Smith, we're out of ammo, and we actually can replenish the weapon just in case we might need it. Kairos, you're looking good. We'll just give you room to carry stuff. And same with you, Drummix. And that should be it. I'm feeling comfortable with how we are outfitted right at the moment. And we're ready to get down there and go it. So we'll see you on the battlefield. Alright, let's take a look at the map. We have an exit zone right next to us. We have 1, 2, 3 over on this side. 4 on the left side alone. We have 9 resource packs to pick up. So 4, 5. There's got to be one in this building, right? 6. That's all I'm seeing is 6, and I've been known to miss them before, but I'm only seeing the 6. So no matter how we approach it, what we got to do is figure out where the Pure are, especially if there's a sniping Pure. We got to figure that one out too. Let's see, how do we want to work this? How far, just to give us a picture of what our abilities are, how far can we jet jump? So we can't quite make it in one jump over here. Thinking about jet jumping to the back side here, that's a little protected. To just have you kind of jump over here and jump back, pick up Will if we need it along the way. And Missy Pyle, that's what we're going to do with you. And didn't expect to see any pure over here, and we didn't. So let's do the one thing we can do easily with you, Tommy Lee Jones. Let's get you moving forward just to see if we can get an eye on the pure. Oh, wait. We do have the pure out here. Our heavy, once she landed, heard some little scuffles, some little noise. We now kind of know where they are, so I think it's important for me to actually get eyes on them a little bit. And I'm thinking, since I do have some opportunities to pick up Will here and here, we're going to do that via the dash.
Pushing on.
And lo and behold, we have a pure heavy. I don't know what the other one is yet, but that's definitely something we need to take care of. And before we do anything else, we are frenzying. I am definitely going to probably need to get some snipers moving more than we're used to moving them. And that guy's at a really good angle. Have you noticed that? We can get a shot here. See, we got to be here to be able to see anybody. Can we see anybody back here? It's weird. Okay, we can go here and be able to do a quick aim, at least on this guy. And if we're lucky enough, we can take out an arm. That may be the only shot I'm getting, and hopefully with that little dash left afterwards, we can then move back out of sight of this heavy. So we're going to try it. And we just see who is with him. Oh, it's an assault. So we're going to quick aim. Take our first shot of this episode.
All I need is a clear shot.
And see, we're going to focus right here, kind of on the arm. Probably 50-50 for the arm. We should more than likely hit. And we got the arm. So this heavy is a very weakened heavy right now, because he cannot use this without two arms. Now we have an assault to work with. And I do not believe, although the good news is we have dash for you, Tom Cruise. So we might be able to dash you close enough, like right here, to be able to get a decent shot on that guy.
Here.
The question becomes, is the armor on this guy's arm still there or gone? That's what I want to find out. Arm. So no, his arm is disabled, but we did nothing to the... Yeah, so you're really not going to have much of a shot to help us out moving forward. The only reason I was thinking of moving you, perhaps, although that's not a guarantee. So we're just going to dash. We're going to have to deal with the guy. Okay, we got another Lou Gossett. Do you have the ability to dash? No, you do not. You're going to have the ability at a slightly different angle to be able to shoot on these guys. Thank goodness. Now, hopefully in moving you forward to get that angle, we are not going to locate another one. Yeah, we are going to locate another one. Oh, he's farther back, so that is not as big of a concern for us right now. All right. We can see what this shot is without quick aim. The heavy is handled at the moment. This guy is not at the moment. We're gonna aim a little lower just in case. We can also hit that arm again. Hit another arm. Let's give it a shot. Uh-oh, we got a leg, but he can still shoot. So what that means, though, is by moving up, and this guy's pretty dang far back, so we're going to take the chance with my guy standing in the open. Tom Cruise, like how we play games with you? Well, we are.
We got to keep going.
Let's see what your shot looks like. And we're going to go right here, and more than likely, Well, yeah, we can just center on in. We just so we don't have to worry about missing, and at least take out the assault. Will Smith, how do we want to move you? Well, we can get you pretty. We actually can get very far. In fact, we're going to move you up here for the moment, just to do a war cry. Well, we aren't going to pick that guy up, and this guy, we aren't going to waste the will doing anything like that. Instead, we're going to send you over in this direction to pick this up, and then we'll see if we find another pure roaming around out here. There's materials, there's materials. That's what we wanted. We also have, let's see, poison crossbow. We aren't really using that. Neural pistols never hurt. Piercing assault rifle magazine. Yeah, we'll take that. That's a new weapon we may be trying out. Gauss handgun, and then I guess we'll just pick it up because we can, but we aren't really using that weapon so much. So if I have to leave anything, it'll be that. So Will Smith, we're just going to leave you there in that cover. Kairos, then, I think what we'll do is we'll keep you moving up this side too, because we got 4 cases on this side. And what we're going to do up here with you, Missy, is put down a shield, I believe. Just so that assault has a harder time hitting you. And Kairos, let's get you moving. And Callum, I'm thinking the team we're moving over in this direction can handle what we're seeing, at least so far. We'll see if we end up getting surprised. And look at your frenzy movement. Oh my lord, look at that. We can get you all the way over to this thing. Well, let's see if we see something on the way. And that's a big no. And we'll pick that up next time. Here's a light load for you, so that's barely going to weigh you down at all. And you keep on running and keep on picking up. So what have we got here? No Overwatch available, so let's end you, Lou Gossett. You're not going to be able to do anything more there. Tommy Lee Jones. I'm going to move you up here just to have you close, just in case we do remove some armor. So, well, do we have any place that can... Yeah, he would be able to get a flanking shot on you. Why don't we bring you behind some... Well, I'll tell you, well... That guy's shot worries me a little. You aren't exactly a heavy Tommy Lee Jones. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's move you over here. Then we're going to do onslaught so we can move into cover properly. And we just protected Tom Cruise a little bit.
Right there.
No! Wrong person. Excuse me. Let's get you over here, Tom Cruise. And Overwatch, well, no, you're just sitting there. And Tommy Lee Jones, you're just sitting there. Drummix, you're sitting there. And we're done. Neural disruption. Now, what does neural disruption do? That's what I want to know. That's one I'm not sure about. Let's highlight him and see if we get neural disruption explained to us. Disrupt target for 1 turn, causing it to become disoriented and unable to use will point abilities. And that seems to be, we are neurally disrupted. Wow. So that's just one of us that appears to be neurally disrupted. So that'll prevents us from jumping at the moment with you, Missy Pyle. But we're probably just going to keep you there with your little old shield helping you out while we take care of the guy that decided to be difficult for you. I'm guessing this will be a decent shot for us. And we're going to take a look, Tom Cruise. We have the will.
Ready to fire.
I'm going to focus over on the side here, see if we can't pick up the arm. And we did. Will Smith, did we pick this stuff up yet? Yes, we did. We got to keep you moving to help us out. Or maybe what I do, why don't I fly you back over here to somebody's who's in battle and trade some stuff with them. Why is it saying I can't jet jump? That's what I want to know. I have the will. It says there's no valid target. I've had this happen to me before. So I got to step once in order to make that happen. Is that what we got to do? Do we have a line of sight? We have line of sight on the heavy. What do I got to do to get line of sight on the guy behind? This may give us a little narrow path for a shot. Let's go check it out. We're gonna take it. Didn't work. Will Smith still says you can't jump. Let's step you over here. Still says you can't. Character is down. Oh, so I just noticed he was able to that neural thing apparently has some amazing range because you got zapped by it over here, Will Smith. So let's just keep you here for the moment. Try and become undazed. Kairos, what I'm going to do with you is bring you right here and see if we can get some experience, some kill experience for you. See if you have the strength with that weapon. I don't know if you will have enough piercing to take him out. If we work on the damaged arm, no, because it's all armor. But the clarity head we can take out. And get some more, well, they don't really bleed now, do they? Well, look at that. It didn't show that we would kill him by doing that, but we did, and you got your experience. Look. Sometimes things just work out in strange ways. So we got this guy panicked now. So what I'm going to do instead is reposition some others, because there's only one crate over there. I'm going to take this opportunity in our frenzied state to reposition. Callum, we can pick your stuff up. You have a clear head at least, and keep you running. Can you get up here? Yes, you can. And you can pick it up. All once again, not a super heavy load for us, so that's good. Tommy Lee Jones. What I'm going to do is just get you next to this crate. Since he's going to panic anyway, we'll be able to pick it up and get out of there.
Running.
This is, after all, a scavenging mission. Oh, there's some tech. There's some other stuff that I don't mind getting. Even though we desperately need the materials, I'll take anything that'll work for us. Neural pistol, I like that ammo. Gauss handgun magazine we can use, and this one even more so, assault rifle ammo. So all of the above can be used. We're going to get you moving. And Missy Pile, just rest where you are. Okay, so the Pure are not as fun to play with anymore because they're neural disrupting left and right. And this time, who else might be neural disrupted? neurally disrupted, I should say. Same too. I don't see anybody else with the bad symbol. So even though he came on and did his neural disruption thing, I don't see any new characters that are neurally disrupted, which is a good thing. Plus, he's standing in the open, so maybe we can stop that shenanigans from happening anymore. Let's see, what do you have available? Are you still frenzied? Yes. We can get over here for one swing. So let's go see if we can have a sniper help us out to weaken him down, so maybe then, therefore, one swing will be enough. Okay, so let's go here, Drummix, and see what your shot looks like. There might be some things in the way, but they should be low enough to give us an upper body shot. The only thing we're not sure about is how that range is going to affect us. You don't have enough for too much quick aim.
Zooming in.
Ooh, not as good of a shot as I might have hoped, but we're going to go for it. It's like less than 50-50. But I hate that neural head now that we're experiencing it, and so I wanna try this out. Went way wide, way wide. So let's just keep you in cover.
Be right there.
Not that that's gonna protect against the neural head mess that he's doing to us. Okay, let's just peek at his hit points. It's 170. And which weapon do you have? Because I think your stick, though, doesn't necessarily go through the armor. 240 damage. Actually, that might be enough depending on the... because you take off the armor then from that swing. Well, we're going to learn something really interesting here right now. We're going to give you a swing on the pure, and we're going to hope that it's enough. Let's go do it, Callum. We're going to learn some things about this game right now. Ah, look at that. So it is good enough with that 240 damage, and his armor just wasn't enough to get over that because he's a little wimpy underneath the armor. Thank you. I'm tired of these neural heads. I am tired of these neural heads.
I'm here.
Do you have a shot, Tom Cruise? No, you do not. But we definitely will be able to finish him off by moving you right here.
Moving to coordinates.
Let's get rid of that disruptor head. That's how much I hate the disruptor head. I'm going to shoot at the disruptor head. And I didn't even take it out. Yikes. So we're looking at pretty good armor, but boy, can I get through that for just 20 measly damage maybe with my assault? I'm hoping.
Right there.
Oh yeah. Good job, Tommy Lee Jones. Unfortunately, even taking out the disruptor, we stay disrupted. So our jumpers will not be able to jump anymore at the moment. They're going to be getting reinforcements. The only good thing about bringing you up here, though, Callum, is you're right near this next box. The problem is you're only got a limited room and space available to pick things up. Our jet jumpers are kind of whacked out of ability to jump around at the moment. So I think we're going to at least move everybody in the general directions we need to go. As a team, I guess. So it's really only the will that it affects more than anything. At least we have our full action after being disrupted. It's just those special abilities that we're limited from doing. So let's pick up your shield and get you going off in our direction, Missy Pile. If you finally become undisrupted, and I'm not sure how long this disruption lasts, then maybe we can talk about flying you to get some more will for all of us. Okay, this guy's a heavy. Let's just take a peek at him when we have a chance. And he's got what kind of a head? He just has mind control immunity. I like that head much, much better. So we are no longer stunned, Missy Pile. I'm kind of thinking some of us, and let me peek around the room here. Well, your will, everybody's will is in pretty good shape, so we don't need to necessarily jump you up there. Are you back, Will Smith, also? Yes, you are. And we have a box down here. We have a box there. Is there one in the corner? So we got 2 boxes to pick up. We're going to bring you over here on this side in cover. Check out the box, Callum. And yeah, you definitely cannot pick it all up. We don't really need a weapon. We've already got some neural pistol. We don't need the quivers. Is anyone else going to need a weapon? Well, I'd probably get better salvage for that. We'll see if we have the opportunity to send somebody over here to pick some of this other stuff up and check it out. In the meantime, we're going to put you over to this cover, Callum. Now that you're just a little bit slower. We're going to jump you, Will Smith, up high with the potential ability to drop down to get this stuff. How much room do you have? None. So you're going to be the jumper who just flies around and picks up the will. And we might as well get you near the enemy just in case there's something you can help us with.
Check this out.
And we'll fortify everybody's will as best we can. We'll bring you back here. Kairos, I would like to get you up because next turn I'm probably going to want to frenzy everybody in this general area so we can react as we need to this guy. We're going to bring you this cover. Cal, I think you're done for this turn at least. Tommy Lee Jones, you're feeling a little weighted down. Oh, you sure are. So let's just... I don't want to exactly leave you from the map, and you can't pick any of this other little stuff up.
Ready to roll.
But Missy Pile sure can jump around and check some of this stuff out. So Missy, let's go see what they're dropping. That's your job.
On the double.
Gossett, you can actually make it to this thing down here, and I don't think that's putting us too close to a heavy, so we're just going to do it. And you can pick it all up. Thank you, sir. Sometimes I'm dragging up when then I realize, wait, all you have to do is double click it and it'll put it right up there quicker. It's hard. I didn't learn that trick till after I'm used. So my first instinct is to drag the stuff up, but all you got to do is double click this stuff. Actually, we got you right here also, Tom Cruise. Why don't you pick some stuff up since you're not near any other containers and see what we're looking at here. Okay, that's decent enough ammo for us to pick up and take. We'll pop you into cover just in case he tries a wild shot against you. Alright, Will Smith, we're jumping you to go pick up some more will for the team. And there's a lot out there. Kairos, we are going to frenzy everybody in your area. And this guy's hit points are a little not so hefty either, but his armor's a little bit better, so one swing might not be enough for us. And Callum, I don't even know in your weighted down condition, yeah, you can't even get that far. So I'm gonna play a game and bring you right here, and then he'll probably move forward. In fact, I'm gonna play a game and bring you out of sight back here. So when he moves forward towards us, as I suspect he will, you'll be able to whack away. Lugasa, you have picked up a lot of stuff, and I can still get you back here for a shot to start wearing him down, and we should have a good angle in spite of the shield. So let's just take that shot. Quick game. Yeah, like I said, good angle. Too many chances to miss there, so we're just going to go for the torso. Nice hit. That means the stick for sure will be our friend. How much did you pick up again? Yeah, so both you dudes are full, so Lugasa, let's start running you back. Kairos, I think, did you have some room? Oh, you got room, boy. You got some room. So we're gonna run you to pick up the loose ends over here. Even in spite of the fact that you're not frenzied and not the speediest in the world right now. Callum, we're gonna leave you right there to wait for him to move forward. Tommy Lee Jones, you're weighted down, so you're gonna help cover the retreat. And Missy, there's yeah, they dropped some good ammo. It's not like I even need the weapons per se, but the ammo, I'll take it.
Catch me if you can.
And Tom Cruise, yeah, we'll take that too. And Missy Pyle, why don't you help with some of this will collection that we're on? And Drummix, we're just going to kind of keep you right near the center. So depending on where they may reinforce, you're in the best position to react. And we have everything we need as far as materials, tech, and everything. I'm just greedy for the, I think there were med kits over here, which I never mind grabbing. So that's what we're going to do. And then we got to head back this way to get out of here. So stay right there. I guess we'll just overwatch with you over towards some reinforcement zones.
I'll keep both eyes open.
Yeah, just in case we get lucky. Alright, Will Smith, it's going to be your turn to jump up and get something next. Tom Cruise, let's get you hustled back here. Should have done you last at the end of the turn for any will we would have spent this turn, but it's not going to be a lot of will that we're spending because we're going to run out here and do a bash to finish off this heavy. We'll keep you here just in case we need to get the last will that I'm aware of on the map. Kairos, we are going to run you out here, pick up the last of that stuff, and then it's time to exit, everybody. Then it is time to exit. We're going to stay right here.
Holding position.
Missy Pyle, we're going to keep you up high. In fact, Missy Pyle, you have room. Why don't we just jump you down here? Or run you down here.
Advancing.
Pick up these loose ends that I deemed unimportant, but since we can take them, we will take them. once again, we'll cover over here on this reinforcement zone. Lugasset. We'll cover you on kind of this direction. And they're way over here. This one's a technician. So at this point, I'm kind of feeling like let's just outrun the sucker and get away. Even, although, yeah, and Callum, I'm not going to send anybody back here for this heavy stuff. We'll just have to leave it be. And Kairos, I think we're going to keep you on this side of the map for protection to go for this exit zone on the side. Keep you as far away from the technician that entered way over there. And temporarily, we'll just keep these guys here to take a pot shot here and there. Or not. So we'll just provide some overwatch. Just in case he tries coming close. Will Smith will keep you there because you're a jump away. Same here because you're real close to getting out. It's just basically called let's cover our retreat.
Anything that moves, dies.
No, we're not going to jump for anything. We're going to keep you right here, Missy.
I'll keep both.
Okay, he has spotted us, and his shield is down. Kairos, you're the slow one in the group, so you're the one we're moving first the whole time. We'll at least give you some cover here.
On the double.
And since he's still at a decent distance, we're just gonna do the overwatch for when he may approach us with shields down.
On Overwatch. Let them come.
We got turrets out there. I don't know how far can turrets fire. I haven't even had a chance to try them out on my own, so I don't know the answer to that question. You're going to be pretty dang close, Kairos, to be able to get out next time. It may take one more turn after that. So I am believing that we will do the slow withdrawal with our snipers. Start heading you out also.
Let's do this. Here they are.
Oh, we got another enemy spotted. Well, the turret, yeah, but there's also an assault way in the corner, so at least they're all far away right now.
Here comes the Phoenix.
So good job spotting the enemy. Heavies are not known to be the best of the spotters for us.
Moving fast.
And we'll do one more overwatch here.
I'll keep both eyes open.
And Tom Cruise will bring you here for an
I'll be
Overwatch.
right there.
Of course, he's probably too far away, but just in case. Oh, well, that just means we can't use will points. That doesn't keep us from running our max action points. Alright, Kairos, you're the one that this is all for. So we got one more turn to hang on for you, then we can all get out. So let's collapse our snipers as far as we can get them. So we can get out of here. Yeah, you got neurally disrupted, so hopefully you can make it out now, Will Smith. Callum, you should be able to make it out no problem, so we'll just keep you there, I think. Alright, so yeah, you can't quite make it out, Will Smith. So now you're the one we're waiting for. But everybody else will be able to. In fact, I don't think we have to worry about cover anymore. We'll find if I eat those famous last words. Now, in fact, let's bring you back here.
On the double.
So he got pretty far up here, so we're gonna cover this alleyway here in case he runs up on us down the alleyway. We'll do another Overwatch here for the same thing.
On the lookout.
Finally, Lugas said, let's move you back in the general direction over here also. With one more Overwatch. A little closer that time. Alright, so we are neurally disrupted. Still, so far, it's only been Will Smith that's been neurally disrupted. I don't see anybody's head sparkling. So let's just get out of here, guys. We got what we came for. Alright, Callum. The first on the Helios team to get to level 7. Good job. Alright, we got all sorts of goodies to be able to use here. 700 materials, that's exactly what we needed the most, and that's what we got the most. So awesome. And spending wise, as far as doing the mission, a measly 40 gets spent. So yeah, I think we came out on top with this mission. All right, there you go. And by having the mist repeller by this Synedrion Haven, it probably made that an easier, although it was pure. It would have been pure all along, not Pandoran. But if it had been Pandoran, it would have been tougher without that mist repeller right there. So We're in good shape here. Looks like our next mission now is going to be stealing an extra aircraft over here. And then once we hopefully are successful on that, we'll be able to pick up and then always be able to, with our team over here, go in with a team of 8, which I'm feeling we're to the point with the caliber of enemies. That is just the safe way to do things right now, especially with so many citadels out there and the chance for Scylla's showing up anywhere, and I feel much better on these overwhelming attacking forces on these haven defenses going in with 8 anymore instead of just the 6. So that's the reason for my changing my mind and playing the game this way over here. And that's it. So what we're going to do is just end it right here. It's a short little flight over here to where they're going. We'll figure out what we want to do with our Helios team. As a matter of fact, I can almost tell you right now, our Helios team is going to be, as long as they have, I tell you what we're probably going to do with our Helios team. Do we have a med bay here? Absolutely not. We got to find the nearest one with a med bay. Right here, living quarters, anybody? Actually, we don't need so much of a med bay, do we? Yeah, a little bit for Tim Allen, but actually we can get away with a med bay. We just need living quarters. And this one has living quarters, so we're going to just pop over here with the Helios team. And then we've arrived after all. So that we are stopped in the proper place. We're going to have a theft, and the Thunderbird hasn't flown away. We're going to have a theft of a Thunderbird coming up next. And following that up, we're going to go for our last mission for, I think it's Anu that wants us to attack. It took me a moment to remember which faction wanted us to attack this Synedrion Haven. It's Anu. And then if we're lucky, after we do this mission with the Helios team, we're going to gain access to the final mutation research that we've been waiting for by gaining 75% with them. So that's where we're at. I hope you enjoyed the mission. We got some desperately needed materials on this one, so we're sitting a little better, although we definitely need even more than that as far as materials go. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Remember, thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.